Hey guys, I decided that I'm going to show a demo of how to make our microwave chicken fajitas for you using the Rockcrok and different Pampered Chef products. So I'm going to show you what I have out and then I'll get started. I'm going to do two different videos so that you don't have to wait while I'm microwaving to see it, the finished product. So here's all the products I have out to use today. So we've got some bell peppers, some garlic, some onions. This is our garlic and herb rub. I wouldn't normally use that. I would use our garlic infused canola oil, but I used the last of it at a party, so I'm improvising and I'm going to use olive oil with this rub. And then also we're going to be using our chipotle rub. Okay, we have this is our scoop loop. We'll use it to scoop the seeds out of the bell peppers so we don't have to cut them apart. This is the garlic press. You put a whole clove of garlic in it and squeeze. You don't have to peel it or anything before. And this is our veggie wedger. We're going to use it to slice our veggies, and we are going to put the chunks in there whole, and then I'll show you later what we're going to use to cut it up. This is the Rockcrok, and we're going to be using it to cook our chicken fajitas in the microwave. So we're going to go ahead and get started. Sorry. It's not wanting to stand up. Okay, the first thing we're going to do is cut up our vegetables. Sorry, you're not going to be able to see my face because of where my phone's at. So I'm going to cut up a couple bell peppers and a couple of onions, and then some garlic. So, alright, I just cut the top off of the bell pepper, and instead of having to cut it out to get the seeds, I'm going to use the scoop and loop, and we're just going to get them out just like this. So it took it completely out. Now I'm going to put it onto our veggie wedger and just do that. And they come out in chunks about like that. So I'm going to put those straight into my Rockcrok. I know they're big chunks, but they're not going to stay that way. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and do 2 bell peppers. So I have a red and a yellow. You can use any you want. I just bought the pack that has the 3 different colors in it because it was easier to do. I'm going to scoop those out. This little tool does a really good job of scraping it clear against the walls of the pepper. So, and I'm also going to use it on the veggie wedger. Okay. This knife that I'm using, this is our coated chef's knife, and it is really sharp and works really well. So I absolutely love it. I haven't had mine very long, but I use it all the time. Alright, now I'm going to do a couple of onions. I chose sweet onions, but any onions are fine. I've done red and yellow and any kind. We just prefer the sweet kind around here. And since they're little, I'm going to do 2. Sometimes I might only do 1, because I'm not making a whole bunch of chicken because it's just the 4 of us, and my 2 kids don't eat very much. So same thing on the veggie wedger. It slices a little harder sometimes. Oop, that was loud. And you're going to put those chunks in there. And I'm going to do the second one. So it's not wanting to peel very well. Come on. Cannot get a hold of it to peel. Come on. Don't you hate when things don't work out how you want them to? Okay, think I finally got it as I throw the onion at myself. So, alright, we're also going to put it on the veggie wedger. And the way that the veggie wedger is, it kind of has two handles, and then the handles of this fit down in that. So, that one was a little easier. And I put those right in there. And now I'm going to get my cloves of garlic. I don't know about you guys, but I prefer to use fresh garlic because that stuff that comes in the jars, and it has like a 5-year shelf life, so I don't think that can be that healthy for us. Now, I'm guilty of using it sometimes, but I prefer to use fresh. These are pretty big cloves, so we're going to do 2 of these. You don't have to peel them or anything. You're just going to put it right in the garlic press, so you're going to put it right down in there. And then this little thing is going to fit right down in that hole, and then you're going to squeeze it, and the garlic just comes right out. Okay. Now when you buy this, it actually comes with a little thing that looks like a Barbie brush, but when we moved, I lost mine, and you can order them. I think they're like $3 or $4 to order them, but the little Barbie brush looking thing fits down in those holes to push the peel out, and then it also has a scraper on the other end to help you scrape it out of there, but that one didn't come out too bad. Okay, I'm going to do another clove. This is normally where I would do a tablespoon of canola oil, but like I said, I don't have it, so I'm just going to pour a little bit of olive oil on. It's probably about a tablespoon. And then we're going to use a tablespoon of the chipotle rub, and this stuff is so good. It can be used in so many different recipes. So, whoop, you just sprinkle it right over the vegetables. And I dropped some, so I'm going to try to sprinkle that in there too, because I wouldn't want to waste that good stuff. Okay. And now that we did that, I'm going to grab my chicken and I'll be right back. We go through a lot of chicken in our house, so we buy 40-pound boxes and freeze it. So I just have it frozen in individual bags, but it is boneless, skinless chicken breast. Put it right on top of the veggies. And then I'm going to wash my hands. And I actually realized I forgot a step because I didn't put the garlic herb rub because it would normally be in the canola oil. And it's not actually the rub, it's just garlic infused. So I'm going to go ahead and sprinkle some of that on since I forgot. And then I'm going to put my lid back on my chipotle and sprinkle some of it on top of the chicken breast. Okay, now I'm going to put it in the microwave. I have a lid for it. And I'm going to put it in the microwave for 9 minutes. After 9 minutes, I'm going to flip the chicken breast over and put it back in for about 4 or 5, just depending on how they look at 9. Mine are pretty thin because when I buy them, I automatically cut them in half. And then I'll come back and show you what we do after that, once they're completely finished cooking. So I'll see you guys in a little bit.